right, we're catching up here. Trying to get up to the scene. We have Monica on the scene.
What?
Tell us what you saw.
What I saw?
Tell us what you saw on the scene here today. How do you feel about the fights?
I haven't seen
The violence?
it.
Does it turn you on?
I haven't seen this.
Hi, madam. What is your opinion on texting and driving?
Texting and driving is okay, but at the same time it's dangerous because you're putting others at risk. Your attention should be focused on the road and not your phone.
Sounds reasonable. So, how many times have you died texting and driving?
I've never drive. Never. Can you stop?
Oh, I'm just trying to get an interview in.
Yeah, you're like pointing that all on my face. Can you? Yeah.
Here with Jacob on the scene. Now, Jacob, how do you feel about the cafeteria's rules of eating while staying inside the cafeteria, not being able to leave? Your opinion?
I don't like it that much. I'd rather be outside with friends.
The friends, right. And don't you think that maybe they're trying to disrupt some of the fighting activity going on in the school?
Yes, maybe.
Very possible. So, by putting all the people who don't like each other into one room, containing them and their anger, mood swings, what have you, all in one room, don't you think this would only aggravate the situation at hand, Jacob?
Yes, it would not prevent fights.
Would not prevent fights.
So it would prevent, or would, it
Promotes violence, point proven. Thank you, Jacob, for your time.
Hi, we're here on the scene with Ray Sterling. And what's your opinion on all the fights going around school lately?
I think it's a little excitement for CR, but you know, we need a little excitement in this school. But I still think it's bad. Stay in school, and basically it's pretty boring in here, so keep up the good work.
I agree. And how do you feel about us having to stay in the cafeteria now and how that's going to affect the fights at school?
It's probably going to make it even worse. You know, we probably have fights inside the cafeteria and see everything. We probably even have a food fight or whatever.
Well, we can only hope, right?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Hi, we're here at Caesar Rodney High School with Jonathan Lesnar. So, John, do you text and drive often?
Yeah, every day.
Now, how often per day?
I'm texting constantly while driving.
Now, how many times have you died while texting or murdered?
Let's try it again. Stop laughing. Why do you always laugh when I go? Don't say Caesar Rodney. Okay.
Action.
Hi, we're here at Caesar Rodney High School with John Lesnar. So, John, what do you think about texting and driving?
It's whatever.
Do you do it a lot?
Yeah.
Now, how often would you say you do it?
At least once a day. Sometimes twice if I'm really feeling like it.
Oh, wow. So, how many times have you died while texting and or murdered a child while texting and driving?
Only about none. None whatsoever.
So you're saying that you have never died and or murdered or decapitated a child while driving?
Well, no, I still think it's pretty dangerous, you know, but you just live life on the edge, you know?
But you've never died, per se.
Not per se. Not per se.
So you're saying that you do not necessarily die while texting and driving?
Not necessarily. You do not die. You don't die. You don't die. You're stupid. Hey, you guys want to do an interview? You know what? Want to do an interview? Interview about what? Interview. About like stuff going on at school. Whatnot. How do you feel about this new situation in the cafeteria? Containing all the people in one room, to prevent fights?
I think it's really gay right now. So I say, just let them do what they got to do.
Mad gay.
Right. So, the school's policy on fighting, you usually get in trouble, correct?
Right.
And it's usually a bad thing when people fight, right?
Right.
So we're putting all these people in the same room. Is this a good way to prevent these bad, terrible fights from happening?
I mean, in some way it is, but then again, they're gonna fight regardless.
True. Don't you think tempers would flare a bit more if they were all contained in the same room at one time, though?
Yup.
And have you ever died while texting and driving?
No.
All right, moving on. So, it took me a lot of work, but I finally got some time with Miss Molly Deckhoff. Molly, how do you feel about the new situation in the cafeteria? Don't you read the bulletins? Don't you watch the morning show?
What a bitch.
Well, they're making everyone stay in the cafeteria during lunchtime.
Instead of going out in the halls. It really sucks.
I wasn't aware.
Well, now you are. So
I'm done.
what's your opinion?
Stop playing my drink.
Why?
Because I'm never in the cafeteria for lunch.
Well, now you have to be forever.
That sucks.
Yeah, it
really
does.
sucks.
Now we think, based on previous interviews, that it's to keep the fights from breaking out.
Fights over in the cafeteria.
So you mean keeping everyone in the cafeteria would just create more fights?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that defeat the purpose?
Yes.
Wow. It's just...
It's enlightening.
So have you ever texted and drove at the same time?
Yes.
Do you feel bad?
No.
Have you ever
going to
died?
repent anytime soon?
Am I gonna what?
Repent. Repent that Armageddon is coming. You must save yourself with your sinfulness and your texting and driving.
No.
You're not going to repent
No.
for this texting and driving. Terrible things.
No.
Have you ever died while texting and driving?
Murdered a child.
Do you know anyone who has ever died while texting and driving? Do you know anyone who was not driving while not texting and died?
Yes.
So texting and driving doesn't cause you to die.
No.
So you've never died while texting and driving.
What about murdered a child?
Have you ever murdered a child while
No.
driving?
Have you ever murdered a child?
Have you ever beat a child?
Have you ever beat a child?
No.
Have you ever beat a child?
To
You're
death.
satisfied.
Have you
when you hit the child?
I felt bad.
have you ever experimented with LSD?
No.
Have you experimented
Not
with
yet.
10 sweaty girls in mud?
In mud. That would be a day to remember.
A sexy day. I would be everywhere. You know what I mean?
So, fights. Let's recap on the whole thing. Fights, no. Texting, driving, dying, no.
10 sweaty girls, I
Child
guess.
Killing, maiming, raping, death, dying, no. So, rumors.
Muddy girls. Yes.
Rumors forever. Thank you for your time, Lily.
Vagina.